I'm sure it's perfectly fine if we inject this metal right into our skin. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mass Effect 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we took care of a few more anomalies. This time we're going to maybe finish them off? I don't actually know how many anomalies we have left. But, maybe we'll be able to finish all of them. I don't know.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Let's go and pop on into Cyberbaric. Of course, we're only going by our fuel. We don't really need any probes. You do need at least one probe in order to find the anomaly. So, yeah. Disable false signal. What is that for? I have no idea. I'm guessing probably, well, I would assume that's something from the, something from the quest that we just did at the end of last episode, because I don't remember ever seeing that. But whatever. Go to Ploitari. Yeah. Also, Hourglass Nebula. Very cool looking.
I have detected an anomaly.
To Zona 2.
User unregistered or record damaged. Nature of incident is not recorded. Assistance.
Scans have found something.
Alliance hotspots detected. Alliance sources request that all ships keep watch for signs of the missing freighter MSV Estevanico lost 1 year ago in the sector. Any data recovered that sheds light on the Estevanico's fate will be rewarded. Surface scans indicate the presence of a large shipwreck. Signature bears similarities to that of the Alliance merchant freighter MSV Estevanico. Structural integrity is critical. Life support is damaged, but capable of sustaining a skeleton crew. Recommend extreme caution. Do we not have a squad for this? Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. This mission's cool.
It is likely that searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours. Warning: disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
Yeah, so this one, you're kind of just, you know, you're walking all around. Don't remember how we... There we go. Nope. This is not what I want. I, in fact, want the exact opposite of that. At the Estevanico, we just... You know, this is a cool mission because you're just kind of exploring around it. I mean, you do have to shoot a little bit here and there. I don't actually remember how to get through this. Because you can't really platform on foot in this game. You know, I don't have a time limit or anything like that. Ah, here we are. Didn't notice that debris there, but again, we just keep on investigating. Yeah, and this mission is this one is pretty cool because again, it is just, you know, exploring. It's a very cool set piece. Also, let me just check. Veronica. I have no idea what that one's from, but oh well. We're just kind of chugging along, doing all of the, you know, as much as we can for anomalies before I take care of Lair of the Shadow Broker. Now the Shadow Broker is good, but Overlord's just better in terms of writing. That's why I opted to do that first. Move ahead a little bit. And it's a very precarious situation that this ship is in. But you don't have to worry about falling off and dying. Shepard's already died enough for one game. And we can just chug along. Thank you. Took you a moment, Shep. this mission will be a lot more interesting with the Mass Effect 3 movement stuff, because 1, Mass Effect 3 you can sprint more, and 2, you can actually jump small gaps, so, you know, could lead to some intense things, but we have Mass Effect 2, so just kind of walking and occasionally going in for a little sprint. This isn't really a walk, it's more of a trot, I guess. We are very precise here with our verbiage of how Shepard moves. Like a graceful baby deer. Just kidding, Mass Effect 1 definitely have all the grace of a newborn deer, but you move fine in this one. That teeters on over. Again, no combat, so fine. There, okay, well, I mean, you can definitely pull that down with your biotic Shep, but alright. You do you, I suppose. Your class doesn't really change anything in this story. I believe the Adept has a few lines of dialogue. Mainly with Kaidan. I believe they have a little bit of dialogue change in Mass Effect 1. But then the engineer is the only one that actually has a gameplay change from story reasons, but that's not until a Mass Effect 3 DLC. So when that becomes relevant, I'll bring it up, but I don't know when I'm going to do Mass Effect 3. I'm trying to do, you know, series a little bit more spread out in terms of, like, you know, I only had one series in between Mass Effect 1 and 2, so it wasn't a terribly, well, oh, never mind. Was it? Yeah, no, I had trails in between. So, it's not much, and while it was a fairly long series, nothing new enough, and down the ship goes. Data sheet escaped mission site. It's a cool set piece. That's what some of the anomalies are. They're just cool set pieces. You get some interesting things to see, but it's nothing too huge, really. Go and pop on over to the next one on our docket. And we'll head over to the Shrike. We're out here anyways. For Zaraban.
Anomaly detected.
Speaking Simlish, apparently. That definitely sounds like something that people in The Sims would say. Zaraban. Scan show up crew base established on the planet surface. Communication match. Known blood pack mercenary protocols. Numerous life signs matching Vorcha genealogy detected. Basic material resources match our data weapons manufacturing components. We'll bring along Morden, and we'll bring along Zaid, because they both got fire. They're both flamey boys. And Vorcha are weak to fire. Kind of. It stopped the regeneration, at the very least.
Power source inside the base. It is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Callisti, you'll get your resources when they're good and ready. You want to come mine these rocks yourself? Everything I asked will be ready for the attack. If you'd gotten me the additional Vorcha I asked for, it would have been done by now. Salamu. There's a couple missions that are... I think I recall this mission being a bit of a pain in the ass. Callisti, I'm sending back 2 of the Vorcha you sent me so that you can see what I'm dealing with out here. Suggest you not arm these morons. These piss-poor shots are more likely to blast the broadside of one of your generators than hit their intended target. Maybe once you understand what I'm dealing with, you won't be so quick to mock me and ask for some goddamn assistance. Salamo. Having a great interaction. Also, really? This needs masks? Okay. Sure. Guess.
12 o'clock.
Oh, we got bamboozled. That was... I thought that was part of the local wildlife, but instead, it was just a Vorcha. Things are going great out here. Yeah, they recharge their health pretty quickly. They don't have much health, but no, it just regens very fast.
Get ready to fight. Taking heavy fire. Should do the trick.
Reaper also does pretty well against these guys. Is anything that's damage over time very nice because it completely stops their health regen. Close to my Vorcha have gone missing. I need more if you expect us to get this work done on schedule. I don't care how you get them. Ask Garm for his extras. He has to have some cast-offs that are good enough for mining duty. The Vorcha Miners, which sounds like a... well, it sounds like a really bad intergalactic baseball team. But they wouldn't call it. Whatever. Oh my god. Why? Couldn't use any powers from behind there, so whatever. At least this is a mission that actually has some autosaves. Not often that you get an anomaly that will autosave. And I think thrown off the edge. Maybe, probably. Possible. Warp, and then... and you are so dead.
Making contact.
Sadly, there's a cliff in the way.
Should burn nicely.
Tag both of them with Reaver. Reaver actually recovers surprisingly quickly as well. So it's very good at taking out enemies who just have health bars. Hello. I can see you there, buddy. Hey, can we stop being staggered? God. Oh boy. He's going lovely. I mean, I did say beforehand that I do remember this mission being a little bit of a pain, so right. And it totally isn't just because I'm incompetent.
Just the thing to help.
Toss like that. You can get tossed a bit.
Firing an impact shot.
Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Reeve that guy there. I was a little bit quiet there for a moment, but kind of just zoned out a bit, to be honest. Vorcha can... Honestly, usually Vorcha aren't really terrible to take out, but just this mission, you have a lot of weird angles to go about. It's just a weird mission because of the layout of the map. And... nothing? No. Oh wait, oh right, we already exploded the boom pack. That was while I was completely zoned out. Controller's actually getting a little bit of rumbling as we head near this mine. And we found Kalusk. So, yeah, that's neat, I guess. Ow. Hey, Morton, you mind, like, doing anything? It'll be cool of you.
Fire! Incendiary fire!
And we just keep popping the Krogan in the face. Cryoblast takes care of him pretty well, though. And we'll probably try to not explode these things. We can't actually, but like, I mean, the containment cells seem like they should explode things. Pop you a bunch. Oh, hello. Yeah, unless we're supposed to destroy this. I don't actually know. Not exactly clear.
Interesting. Suggest taking a closer look.
Well, that's our plan. We just... I mean, can we actually do anything with it, or we just have to blow it up? I think we might just have to blow it up. Oh well. I mean, personally, I feel like whatever this stuff is could be very useful for us, but... I mean, whatever. Evacuate. Sadly, Shepard hasn't done his cardio yet. And we're just gonna walk a little bit, I guess.
This should come in handy.
Demolished blood pack weapons production facility. It's estimated heavy ammo upgrade. Yeah. I'm doing great on talking today. This is going wonderfully. And we'll do one more, even though it'll make the episode a little bit long. That's fine. Equitas.
Detected an anomaly.
Beacon triggered by universal distress protocol.
Launching
That's pretty close
operation.
enough, right?
Or record.
Something on our
Yeah.
sensors.
Server scans report potential alien signatures from within mining facility. Anomalous life signs detected. Whereabouts of faculty staff unknown. Sure, why not? We'll bring along Thang, perfect. Thane and Jacob can come along for the ride, I suppose. Ah, husks. Gotta love them. Alright, well, we'll go around this way. Rob the dead. Always a good thing to do. In games, don't actually, rob the dead in real life. That's... I think it's technically illegal. It might just be highly immoral. Alright. Pop, pop. And of course we have the lovely, if you're reading this, get the hell out of this place now. I don't think I will. But oh no, what are we going to do if Jacob gets indoctrinated by the Reapers or turns into a husk, or nothing will be lost. Jacob's such a bad, okay, he's not a bad character. He's just very, very boring. Which is arguably worse than a bad character. I say it's worse than a bad character, but that's not, you know, a set in stone thing. But I always believe that boring character is worse than a bad character. That's part of the reason why I usually save Ashley, because while she is not the greatest person out there, Caden just doesn't really have a personality. Like, Caden's just really boring, so... yeah, that's that. And of course, for the Let's Playing purposes, the fact that Kimberly Brooks is also in Cold Steel. Oops. What a lovely sound. Oh, well, I was waiting for ammo, so... take that. Bypass the locker, gets us some sort of reward. Only 3. Is that the first time we've ever seen only 3? It's like always been 4. Yeah, whatever. Controller rumble is going on. Obviously, you can't tell that in the video, but you know, I'm fine with spilling the beans regarding that. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, honestly, Abomination explosions probably do less than Husk Swarms. That did not do much to us, but whatever. Smithson's men dug out some kind of alien machine today, like nothing I ever saw. Called up some of my contacts and found out there was a market for this kind of thing. It's like some squints over at Linus Risk Control willing to part with a ton of credits to get their hands on one of these things. Far be it from me to deny them a chance to pay me. Cooper and Jorgensen had said they saw that damned alien thing glowing, and hell if I'm going near to prove them wrong. I don't get paid enough to expose myself to weird alien artifacts. I have to admit though, it's an awfully pretty sound coming from that back room. Cooper, Jurgensen, and them aren't doing so well. Not feeling so good myself either. Staying there in the machine, feel better. Not sure I want to let them Alanis folk take it. I think you should stay right here with us. Certainly a lovely thing to hear.
Shepard, I detect a powerful alien signature deep within the mines. It appears the device is the source of the husks. It is likely that destroying it would stop them.
So yes, we do have a sort of mini-boss fight here. Not as in, like, a mini-boss, but as in, you know, it's a small boss fight. Now, not quite to the extent of the Oculus or the Human Reaper. Yeah, just blow up those bombs. And get bonked. Destroyed Reaper Indoctrination device. So honestly, that went pretty quickly. Cerberus Command, we started going through that intel. Fine work, by the way. We discovered that the location of the base where the Strontium Mule fell into the Blue Sun's trap. The Blue Suns are indeed using false distress signals to lure merchant freighters near their base with the intent of capturing and raiding those vessels. If you can get out there and shut down their beacon, it'll save a lot of merchants a lot of distress. It'll also strike a blow to the Blue Suns as a whole. The Sun Planet Sanctum to Corusictum, Sigurd's Cradle, updated the coordinates to the galaxy map. Commander Shepard, thank you. You have our thanks for recovering the data from the MSV Estevanico. The data shows that the ship was attacked and overrun by Bloodpack mercenaries and Vorcha soldiers. According to the dated records, this was the first Alliance crew to encounter the Vorcha. How frightened they must have been. We're sending salvage crews now to recover whatever they can for the museum. Thank you again for your dedication.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private...
I've already read the messages, Kelly.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked. How do I... But mostly I feel encouraged. I trust you implicitly. The moment I met
Your
you...
trust is well placed.
Anything else you'd like to talk about? But mostly I feel it's always
Whatever.
nice chatting with you.
Next time, we continue investigating more side quests and anomalies. But until then, see you guys.